Yo, today I'm gonna be playing with the maxed out Mo, the newest brawler inside of our favorite mobile video game, Brawl Star. I have early access because of the dev build, because I'm a creator and we get special privileges to show you guys the things because they're cool. I just said that because there's so many people who are like, what? How did you end up with the game? That's crazy. Are you hacking? Like, bro, no, I feel like it should be more obvious. So Mo is here and he's definitely not my favorite brawler of the update. I just want to get that out of the way right now. Kenji is by far my favorite. So we have default Mo, and then we have Monterey Mo. He's basically a cheese master. And if you were wondering, his mastery title is cheesy. I thought it would be better if it was cheese, but it's cheesy, so we just got to deal with it. You can see his stats right there on the right, so let's just test him out in the training cave. Before that, actually, I have to tell you about the first star power because this changes his basic attack. It adds a third rock to it, basically. You'll see what I'm talking about in just a sec. So his main attack is really weird. It kind of reminds me of spikes. You see a straight line, but when you shoot it, it is not exactly that. The range feels kind of short. It's kind of like Nita, I would say. And the damage is definitely a little inconsistent. And I think it's because once you hit somebody, the attack just stops. So most of the time, it seems like you're going to hit for like 1200, but sometimes you'll hit for 2400. It is very random sometimes. I think it just depends on the angle. I'm hitting very consistent 2400s right now, so I don't even know what I'm yapping about. But I think that the third explosion that you guys are seeing is from the star power. So it's kind of like Bonnie's wisdom tooth, and I don't know if it's going to be that good. However, it could be a reason for me getting this consistent damage. Like that right there was because of the star power. Without it on, it honestly feels pretty bad. And now the super. It just looks like a straight line. That's basically what it is, but there is actually a big explosion at the end of it. So if I use it right now, you can see that's a big AoE. You do not see that with the reticle. I just want to show you guys this again because it's not exactly correct. Also, before that, guys, can we please acknowledge how tiny this guy is? I'm assuming that his hitbox is actually horribly small. But once you go in your super form, which again, here's the big AoE, that's a big explosion. Also, 4000 damage is massive. But then you go into the little driller. With a heist safe, this thing is going to shred because look at how much damage you do. That's a lot of damage, like maybe a little bit too much for a heist safe. But I do think that this is the single smallest range we've ever seen in the game. So that's the reason why it could suck, because if somebody could just walk away from you, you are not gonna hit them. And it's also a little bit like some other transforming brawlers where you can just leave it if you want to and go back to having 0 supercharge. Now his second star power is called Speeding Ticket, and you basically move faster while you're drilling underground. That's it. But I actually want to show you his main attack without the star power, because I do think that his star power kind of carries. Yep, look at that. 1200, 1200, 2400. Okay, not bad. 2400 again. I don't know why it's being so inconsistent right now. But if I hit him just like that, yeah, 1200, 1200. So is it like a really specific range? It is. Okay. Yeah, this is odd. So if you're really up close, then are you going to do... No, that's only one rock. Okay, so the further you are, the better. But if you're right on top of them, then it's a lot more. You're basically hitting all of the rocks at once. So it really is like Spike's attack. Anyway, the other star power. Let's see how much faster we go. Again, I don't know. I think that the other one might be a little bit better. Are you even faster in this form too? It doesn't say that, but maybe you are. If that's the case, then this one's actually really good. All right, double checking. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm slower now. It says while digging underground, so I expected that it would mean that like while you're underground, it's faster, right? But it seems that you're faster while you're running above the ground. So why does it say that? I'm gonna test this one more time. We are doing brawl science here, boys. So I drill. And now I'm really fast. Yeah, I am not underground. I don't know if this counts as being underground somehow, but no, that's actually a good star power then. Yeah, this description is not accurate. First gadget though is called Dodgy Digging. Mo digs up some borrowed goods, increasing his supercharge rate by 50% for 5 seconds. Nothing too crazy, but it's good for if you need your super. I don't really have to show this to you guys. I'm sure you can visualize it, but I'll show you anyways. Without the gadget, we get our super. Honestly, pretty slowly. I think it's a fair supercharge rate. I'm so surprised at how fast you go with this thing on. This star power is actually huge. I think for once, both star powers are actually good. Anyways, with the gadget on, honestly, doesn't feel that much better, but maybe I'm just not seeing it properly. I want to see how many hits it takes without the gadget right now. So 1, 2, 3 full pellet hits, and it still didn't get it. So I needed 4 there. And now with the gadget, 1, 2, 3. Okay, yep, definitely faster. It just didn't feel that much faster at first. The second gadget, which is probably going to be better because we finally have a wall breaker brawler after a very long time, apparently. I think Pearl might have been the last one, unless I'm tweaking. I just saw that on Reddit. When you're in your drill form, you dash forward as per usual, but you can break through the walls, kind of like Stu's gadget as well. So I cannot use it right now. I have to use my super first and then activate it. and you just dash forward. So if you accidentally miss a wall like that, then RIP, you suck. You could also use it for a little bit of mobility, I guess, but let me just show you how it actually is supposed to work. But boom, crazy. Yeah, it's all right. I kind of want to see what happens if you actually hit a brawler with it though. Okay, so you kind of like bounce them in the air a little bit, but you don't really hurt them, huh? So that is like strictly for like canceling a Frank attack or breaking a wall, basically. Fair enough. Wall break gadgets are usually pretty good in this game. So I think I personally would go with this build unless there's a grassy map, then I would go with this one. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like health gear isn't too crazy on him. Gadget gear isn't too crazy either because he doesn't have the best gadgets in the world. Unless you need to break a bunch of walls, then go for it. But yeah, this is what I would go with. It's really a toss up between this star power and the other one. Really depends on your playstyle or how good each form ends up being in a real match. And as for the gadgets, like if you need to break walls, then go with this one. If you don't, then go with this one. Honestly, this one's all right. It just doesn't feel like much to me unless you're like full hitting somebody. Let's do a practice match. I'm really excited to show you guys Kenji, man. Maybe I'm just not a big Mo fan. And you know what? That's all right. I don't have to be a fan of every brawler that comes out. Kenji, bro, like he's got me excited to play the game. Just playing that brawler on my own against bots is so much fun. And that is rare for me. I cannot wait, bro. Dude, I feel like I'm doing no damage right now. I'm gonna be real. I don't think I'm really hurting people until now, and boom. And then I use my super, and then I have ammo, and then you die. See, this is where Mo cooks. He's a crazy guy. He's Ratatouille. I just can't get over how small he is, bro. I'm a little guy. That's just who I am. Even with 8 cubes, I don't do that much damage. Look at that. That's like nothing. How about I go over here, and boom. And you're dead. The super damage is not bad, but like what about this one? Maybe my basic attacks won't be cheeks anymore. That felt really bad with the other star power on. If his attacks are that weak without the first star power, then I think it's gonna be mandatory. Doing like 1200 per shot, even 2400 with a brawler like this just doesn't seem all that good. All right, activate my gadget, go in a little bit. I am not hurting this brawler. I'm doing no damage. Am I doing something wrong? Does Mo suck? Is he bad or am I going crazy? I need to test it against this box. Like, what am I doing incorrectly? Do I have to not hit him? Like, bro, this is bad. I think I'm going nuts. But like, once you get your super, then it's not bad, right? Boom, and you die? Like, that's crazy, right? Big damage, big damage. Like, even then I can't kill him, bro. What is up with Mo? Get over here. I can go past her, but I can't stop at her. Okay, this is interesting. His super form definitely does way better DPS than I thought it did against like actual brawlers. I saw it against the high safe. That thing is crazy. So it shreds brawlers as well. I don't know why I thought it wouldn't do that good. His baby form, trash. I'm just gonna say it here and now, garbage. Now that I know that, this is the build I'm going with, bro. You want to be in the drill form as much as possible. And if you need to break walls, then go with this. But like, you need that super, bro. Basic attacks, doo-doo. Maybe it's a skill issue. Perhaps you have to aim it a certain way. I don't really know yet. We'll find out. Clearly, though, at the very least, I'm just a bad Mo player. Kenji, though, bro, watch out for me. I'm going to be practicing. Yup, I said it. I'm doing it. If I can do Kenji only in ranked, I would. But that's for tomorrow's video. So subscribe, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.